Today, a final farewell to U of L basketball legend Denny Crum. A visitation, funeral, and celebration of life all happening within the next few hours. And our Grace McKenna is live from Southeast Christian now with senior photojournalist Alyssa Newton. Grace.
Brooke, ever since the visitation started this morning, there has been a steady stream of people coming in and out here at Southeast Christian. That growing list of visitors has included some familiar faces. Just a little while ago, we saw former Congressman John Yarmouth make his way inside, and I'm told the line inside to pay your respects is long. That is certainly no surprise, given how beloved Denny Crum was by this community. I spoke to one visitor who remembered when Crum came by his basketball day camp as a kid, encouraging them, telling them not to embarrass him. He looks back on Crum, as so many do, the cool hand Luke influence that influenced the game.
I just set a standard that'll never be replaced, no matter who comes in there as a coach. I mean, Kenny's doing a good job, he'll get there. But he just set a standard of real high bar.
One thing I want to point out too, this crowd hasn't all been decked out in suits and dresses in black. Instead, many are wearing U of L gear and cardinal red. If you haven't made it out yet, you do still have some time. Funeral services are going to be at 2 o'clock. We will be here covering all of that for you later on this evening on WHAS 11. In Louisville, Grace McKenna, WHAS 11 on your side.
Grace, thank you. And WHAS will be streaming Denny Crum's funeral today, as she mentioned, at 2 o'clock from Southeast Christian there on Blankenbaker Parkway. His family's asking us to remind you that it is open to the public, so you are welcome to attend. But if you cannot make it in person, you can watch it on WHAS11.com, our news app, as well as the WHAS 11 Plus app on your Roku and Fire TV. A shooting at the Shively Animal Clinic turned deadly this weekend, and about an hour ago, we learned the victim was an employee at that clinic, 21-year-old Trent Taylor, who died at U of L Hospital. Police responded to the business off Dixie Highway around 6:30 last night. Shively police said officers were originally called to the scene on reports of a fight inside that clinic.
The run was a report of an altercation inside of the building. While en route to the location, the run was upgraded to a shooting. At this time, everyone involved is accounted for.
This morning, Shively police would not say if an arrest was made or whether anyone is facing charges. Our reporter Alexis Jones has been speaking with Taylor's family. She'll have a live update for us beginning today at 4 o'clock. A separate shooting is under investigation today in downtown Louisville. Metro police say one person was killed and 4 others hurt when a fight broke out at a restaurant just about a block from 4th Street Live. Our Connor Steffen explains how business owners are responding to continuing acts of violence.
Sweeping up the pieces after a tragic incident downtown. According to LMPD, 5 people were shot, one of them killed, around 11 Saturday night on 4th Street near West Chestnut Street. That's near the Louisville Palace and just a block from 4th Street Live. The Jefferson County coroner identified the man killed as 22-year-old DeMonte Jaquan Tyreek Marshall. Another one of the victims remains in critical condition.
Yeah, it's very sad, very hurt feeling to see your beautiful downtown that we've been working here the last 13, 14 years, going through this.
According to police, a group of people began fighting inside a restaurant before it spilled out onto the street, right in front of Sicilian's Pizza and Pasta. Co-owner Jeff Koppel said multiple people had drawn guns and began firing. LMPD is still investigating the incident.
3 people just shooting each other, very mess.
Eunice has worked at and owned Saphir Mediterranean Deli for more than a decade. He says over the years, being located in the heart of downtown has become more of a detriment than a blessing for his business prospects.
Yeah, downtown is getting really mess. We don't feel safe anymore.
To hear these shootings and innocent people being hurt, and they just continue.
As for lifelong Louisvillian Suzanne Carrier, her dinner plans were canceled with her family from out of town when she saw Sicilian's close.
Nobody does, and I'm saying this, nobody does enough to make a change. Every place is going to have some difficult times, but I'm not giving up on Louisville because of that.
Declining to interview, Koppel released this statement. Due to the ongoing nature of the investigation by LMPD, we cannot release any further details at this time. Please continue to pray for the victims of this random act of violence. We appreciate your continued support for our family-owned business. Connor Steffen, WHAS 11 on your side.
The owners of Saphir also extended their condolences to the victims and their families and said they plan to have that restaurant back open today. Kentucky State Representative Lamine Swan has died. The Democrat and Lexington native represented District 93, which covers part of Fayette County. According to our ABC affiliate in Lexington, Swan was hospitalized early last week for a medical emergency, though there's been no official word on what caused his death. Governor Andy Beshear said he was always smiling, leading with kindness while working to build a better Kentucky for all. He will be greatly missed. Arrangements are expected in the coming days. Swan was 45 years old. Another horse died at Churchill Downs over the weekend. Churchill saying Rio Moon was euthanized Sunday. The 3-year-old colt owned by Kyle Nagel and trained by Dale Romans injured his front leg at the finish of race 6. Rio Moon is the 8th horse now euthanized at that track this season. Wild on Ice was a Derby entrant who was euthanized after suffering an injury to his left hind leg. Well, today you will be able to offer your input on the next permanent chief of the Louisville Metro Police Department. There will be 2 town halls on the topic this week. The first is tonight. Louisville Mayor Craig Greenberg said he wants people to share what qualities and characteristics they want to see in this leader. Tonight's meeting is a virtual one. It's from 6 to 7. The second meeting, also virtual, is Saturday, May 20th from 3 to 4. You can find both of those Zoom links on our website at WHAS11.com.